Each and every one of us, at many times during our lives, have stood at the threshold of a very incredible endeavor. Whether it was entering a marriage, whether it was beginning a career, whatever it may be, at those times we become very thoughtful. We resolve to build incredible homes of chesed, do good business, be successful. We'll always be there for our children. We have these ideas that we're just going to make it work. And then something happens. Reality just seems to set in. And the demands of the day-to-day running of our lives, so to speak, cloud our view of the greater picture. The nitty-gritty of our lives sometimes overwhelms us, and we find ourselves asking, what happened? What happened? What happened to the beginning, to the resolve of making it work, of making it happen? Where did it go? And it's very, very interesting, because we find in this week's Parshas Shoftim, an interesting halacha. The halacha is, and the Torah tells us, that a king has to carry a Sefer Torah with him wherever he goes. This king, wherever he's going, whether he's going to meet ministers, whether he's going in the street, whether he's having meetings, if he's going to war, he must always carry a Sefer Torah with him. He must never be seen without a Sefer Torah. Even if he's going into the marketplace, he has to have a Sefer Torah at all times, never to be separated from it. But that's not it. The Torah tells us that he's also commanded to have another Sefer Torah. And that Sefer Torah is locked away in his treasury, never to be seen with him. Why? What's the purpose of this interesting halacha? And the answer is, because when you carry a Sefer Torah with you the whole time, so eventually the letters start to fade, maybe they'll even start to crack. It can get damaged over time. While we're going through our regular daily schedule, things can get damaged. And the Torah is telling the king, don't rely only on the Torah that you are bringing with you wherever you go. Make sure you keep a fresh copy in the treasury. That should not be exposed to the wind, to the wars of life. Let its characters remain intact. And while your cradle Torah fades and cracks, your treasure Torah will stay sharp and flawless. And from time to time, the king would go into the treasury and he would look at this Sefer Torah. And he would be able to compare them and correct the old one based on the new one. And that's the idea for us. And it applies to all of us throughout our lives. Every single one of us have principles. We have a personal Sefer Torah that we carry with us wherever we go, whatever we do. And it's beautiful. But we have to remember, there's another one. And that is the original guidelines we set aside in order to set up whatever we did. Sometimes we have to go back and look at how we started and see how we can improve many parts in our life. We're holding in Chodesh Elul. It's just a few weeks to go to Rosh Hashanah. This is the time. Now is our opportunity to do exactly that. To take the Torah that's with us in our lives day to day and go back to how it's meant to be. Have a beautiful Shabbos.